Starting with the physical challenges, there were quite a few. Definitely brain fog, aka chemo brain. Yeah, that one sucks because I sometimes don't even remember like a friend's name or something that I'm trying to write down. I mean, you just forget everything all the time. What did I say again? Having to bathe myself and dress myself after my first main surgery, which was the biggest one. I had my mom bring me back to my 5-year-old self bathing me. It was kind of nice and weird at the same time. You know what? I needed the help I can get. I couldn't lift my arms or anything. Immobilized, really. Getting up from my bed was really hard. I know I had a help button on my phone that I didn't really take advantage of too much. Pull me up, pull me up. Every time I needed to call my mom. So I felt like a senior having to be slow-mo with
everything that I did.
I hated not driving. That was a really sucky part as well. For 3 weeks, I couldn't drive. Also came body image issues, and seeing my scars was something that I obviously was hard, knowing that I never really had anything like this before. So it's always a reminder of what I went through. I called them battle wounds, and a cousin of mine said they're actually warrior wounds. So noted on that one. Another one that was really hard for me, and I still find it a bit of a challenge, is the loss of feeling. It feels like I have a padded bra stuck to me at all times. So I have no feeling at all, and all your nerves and everything gets cut off, and you just lose sensations. I wasn't fully aware of how significant that numbness was going to be until I got out of surgery and proceeded with my healing. And when I asked about it through the doctor I asked her, I said, when do I get feeling back? Like, when do I get to feel that this is my skin and my body again? Like, that this is a part of me now. And she pretty much says to me, you don't. You have lost the feeling forever. I'm a side sleeper, so having to sleep on my back for several weeks was so difficult. Having limited range in motion, which eventually grew over time as I continued the exercises that they gave me to do at home, it was still really difficult. As for the emotional, well, I pretty much isolated myself and I cut myself off social media because I didn't want this to be a time of me posting anything or talking about anything publicly until I was ready. I utilized this time to just heal, avoiding public outings and events as I was healing, and I really don't want to be around crowds where people are going to bump into me. That was one of my biggest fears. The fear of reoccurrence. I still kind of get it here and there, and I'm dealing with that a little bit still. It's not that easy, but I'm managing through it much better. Also, the closure of leaving my medical and oncology team is really difficult, knowing that they are pretty much like, hey, you're cleared, and well, that's it. Wait, so I don't even get an annual scan to check up on me? It's just symptomatic based from here on out. So bye. Also, the guilt for the cause of this, was it the lifestyle I had and the things I was eating and the way I was living that caused this? So many things went through my head during this time emotionally. Anxiety while waiting on pathology reports. Oh my God. The worst. And also the sadness that came with the setbacks of all the goals and career plans that I had that were all had to be put on hold. All because the big C had to make its grand entrance into my life. Before my diagnosis, I was a workaholic. I didn't have time for anything or anyone. I was always putting myself second. My health was always second. I ate everything bad for you, never worked out, and I was always stressing over not having enough time for myself. I almost felt a little bit stuck in life, like I wasn't able to move forward, and I was just feeling kind of things were slowing down for me. Now, as Maida 2.0, I heavily meditate to the degree of levitating into another realm. Literally, being in stillness, being present is such a huge focus of mine. I'm really focused on my diet and trying to eat more organic. 6 months now, I've had no sugar. I've been juicing all of my juices. I've bought a juicer. I've also cut out meats, so no chicken or beef. I'm seeing a naturopath and I'm starting alternative medicine as well. I've converted my hair and body products to more plant-based products. I'm slowly converting my makeup and skincare stuff. Well, my skincare has been converted to cleaner lines, and definitely prioritizing my life in a work-life balance and really giving me the attention that I deserve when I need it, and putting myself and my health first and focusing on what I can do versus what I need to do, knowing my capacity. Life now for me, cancer has opened up a whole new horizon and a world of opportunities where I'm transitioning into new career phase, merging another field into the beauty industry and starting this whole new career path that has opened me up, something I would have never thought about before. So stay tuned on those because I'll have lots of deets coming up on that. And I love it. I'm so passionate about the new things that I'm learning. I have more lust for life, creative juices flowing, the comfort in knowing that what I want, I can now have. Listen to your body. Doctors would pass on saying, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. And then a year later, people have had metastasized in their cancer, and it's super scary, and you never want anything like that to ever get to that point. I was fortunate enough to have a doctor who was suspicious when I was immediately and just was like, you know what, I don't really know, let's just send you for testing, and sent me right away. Self-examine. Now, I know I've said I've never used to do this before. Well, I'm going to be doing it forever now. Not to say that, I'm completely cleared out everything and reconstructed. There are still chances because I've used my own skin still and it can come up in the skin. Now, self-examining is huge. I say this to anyone and everyone, all my friends, all my family, everybody that I know out there, because I've met several young women in my age group who really found it on their own by self-examining. Get that card, put it in your shower. Genetic testing. That's another one that you can get done. If you know it runs in your family and you have a history of it, but you're not sure it's genetic based, just go to your family doctors and ask for a simple test to be run through to see if it's in your history, in your blood, knowing whether you'll have anything in the future if you're at risk or not. Advocating for yourself. When no one else can, you have to. So you got to speak up for yourself in anything. When something's wrong, when something isn't right, and you know your gut is telling you, get this done, get that done. Go to a different doctor if you have to. Get a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh opinion. Do it. Advocate for yourself because nobody else will. Only you know yourself better. If you or you know of someone going through breast cancer, a young woman, I always say stabilizing your mental health is key, number one. The first thing that was on my mind, because the word cancer alone can be so debilitating and can put you in depression, PTSD, so many things can go on. There's so many tools to meditation, to all kinds of holistic healings and things like that that you can look into, as well as finding that proper network of women alike who will help you through this journey, who can relate, who listen, who understand, and just get it. It makes a world of a difference. So if you know someone that's going through it, please send them my way. I'm more than willing to help. Those of you who know me know that I'm an open book and I'm always out helping others. That's like my biggest passion. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to ask you to like and subscribe and follow me because I don't really care, but I will ask you to spread the awareness. For more information, I've added some links below. If you're out there, you're not alone. I encourage you and inspire you to share your story and just keep thriving. Thank you, Thrive Gang, for making this t-shirt. I absolutely love it. Another great network that I absolutely love, Thrive Gang. No, that sounded dumb.
Oh.
Did it? Sorry. I'm good. Now I'm getting into it. Were you just saying no to me? Oh, I thought you were like, no, stop.
Sorry.
You killed it. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm paying attention to the director here who's like, no. And I'm like, okay, I gotta stop now. Sometimes it felt like Beyonce, but I don't know how she even has enough hours in a day because I didn't feel like I did. I don't know.